What?
We're doomed!
Doomed! Doomed! Hello, everyone, and welcome to a quick Broken Arrow update. Now, the open beta has returned for November 12th. I literally just got this news this morning. Um, or whatever. We are just gonna go through it and see, obviously what has changed and if is it good? Because there were a bunch of problems in the last open beta. I'm assuming they fixed. I'm also going to assume they've probably added more units, more brigades and divisions and stuff. That will also be cool. I will say the biggest thing I'm probably looking forward to is most likely the F-22 and the BTR for the Russians. Those are mostly the biggest two things that I'm looking for. Another thing is I don't think will be probably be a DLC for much later. Are NATO based divisions like Germany, British, Europe, all together really. Um, that obviously that's later. They're simply just focusing on the United States and Russia, which are the two biggest contenders in this game. Um, yeah, China will also be good, but we're just gonna go ahead and just get started and just take a just kind of skim through it. I haven't read it yet, but skimming through it, I did see some cool things. All right, so let's get started. So we're gonna start off right here. This beta will contain 3 specializations per country, which means for the first time you will have the choice of an archetype uh, when building your army, which is really good because I really felt like we were limited and we didn't really see a whole lot of different things in the last multiplayer. Um, you know, you basically there was only really one or two good decks for the America and Russia, and you kind of just saw that over and over again. Especially for America when they will just they will bombard you with infantry and artillery, which was really annoying because Russia didn't really have a whole lot of counters to that type of stuff other than planes moving as fast as possible, and you get lucky and sneak your artillery up to them. So that's really cool. So I hope Russia gets longer range artillery, if that even is an option for them in real life. But altogether, this is pretty much saying there's new stuff. Many of you have been complaining due to the lack of Javelin missiles in the U.S. Marine Corps Armory, which is, I guess, there really only was 2 or 3 that had javelins. I wouldn't say I even really encountered a whole lot of javelins. I don't think I didn't really use a whole lot of tanks, anyways. But I'm assuming they're gonna add more. So the front is now repaired as the popular anti-tank weapon is now presented in the U.S. Marine Corps specialization in in the form of different customizations for the cat, which is good. Apparently, the Double Dragon 3 missile, already available in previous beta, you can now choose to equip them with with a javelin, a tow 2, A, and a tow 2B ATGM, which is really good. So you're gonna have some more customization because I don't think I ever used the dragon. I don't believe, but that is really good. And here's kind of a picture here, uh, for the tow. Which is really good to have more of a variety in the American troops, because I feel like they're not always conformed to like a basic template. They only have something different. At least that's in my belief as a person who's never been in the military. Okay, so on top of the new variant of Marine rifle squads have been added called Reserve Marines, which is interesting if we have like if there's going to be like a common theme for like reserve troops for both Russia and America, just for different times. Because I feel like we're pretty. I don't know. Someone can uh correct me in the comments. I don't know if we have more reserves or we have less reserves or it's even. I don't know, but I know we have a significant amount of reserves because I myself, most of the people I've met in my life, especially in college, a lot of them are reserves. That could just because I'm in college and they're in reserves so they can go to college. But yeah, most of them are reserves. I feel like I've met more reserves in my life than anything because my mom was in the Air Force and she was also reserved, and she got deployed in Kuwait during the invasion of, what is it, Iraq? Yeah, Iraq. So adding that would be interesting. I don't know what the modifier would be for them. Are they at the same? Are they as reliable as the regular infantry or not? I do not know. We will have to see. So we've moved on down here. A completely new vehicle called the ACV has been added, which is right here. I've not ever seen this ever in my life, which is interesting. I'm going to look it up right now. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, I just saw this on the news, or maybe not from the news. I think it was from a YouTuber. Yeah, I saw it from a YouTuber. They were starting to put this in. So this is a very new vehicle to me, at least. I don't know how new it is, but this is a new vehicle to me, which does look interesting. Um, it looks pretty cool. It looks like it has different variants, so that will be interesting. So you can do more amphibious stuff, because I don't think what America at the time only had three amphibious transports. So adding this one that has different variants would be pretty cool. So yeah, adding that would be pretty cool. We have a new version of the Abrams. Not very familiar with this one. He's got a little chair. um, but basically this one will add. Let's see, defense upgrade capable up to incoming. Oh wow, intercept for incoming missiles. Interesting. Uh, Anti-infantry tank rockets. What? Oh, or continue reading. Considering the increase in survivability of the tank, so it's just a more survivable Abrams. I'm guessing it has a, yeah, defense upgrade. I don't know if this means countermeasures, like you know what I'm talking about, that thing that shoots out the the tank and shoots the bloody missiles. I don't know what it's called. But or is it just saying it has upgraded armor to withstand this, which is really good. I don't know if we need another Abrams, uh, but it is just an Abrams with better armor. Then again, there are so many variants of Abrams. It's not even funny. We got the Paladin. Okay, M60 Paladin. Let's see. It was seized in upgrading transmission, so I guess it was go faster. A breaching vehicle. Okay, it gets a 165 millimeter gun, which is pretty good. Absolutely deadly against infantry and buildings and armory. So I'm assuming it's talking about this one, not this one. Yeah. Good against buildings. That's really good because I feel like yeah, that would be really helpful to bring this up and bring it back to get rid of buildings and stuff. I have seen a trend in these little bulldozers here. So before I even get down there, I'm gonna make a kind of a prediction that they're gonna add like a kind of like a, what am I trying to say? Uh, Buildable defensive points that these things can just move out the way. Because earlier in the thing, there are mine clearing tanks and bulldozers and stuff. So I'm hoping they add like stuff to put in front of the roads to block them, um, and all that stuff. Because that would be interesting to basically, you know, just like in real life, basically funnel your enemy into a location where they have forced to fight. Um, you know, you can almost use it as like a trap. You build defensives, and like the easiest part um to defeat your line, and you trick them to try to like pull these bulldozer things in here, and you absolutely ambush them at like the last second, which would be really cool. Definitely a defensive strategy if they do that type of thing. We have more of these things. Love these things. They look so funny. Let's see. New armor upgrade, survivability upgrade. In front and the back. Not the back. Let's see here. What is this? They can fire 3 rocket projectile. Okay, whoa. With explosives and against buildings and entrenched. Okay, again, entrenched infantry. So I'm guessing we're getting some type of entrenchment mechanic. I don't know. Unless, because it said against buildings and entrenched infantry. As far as I know, the only way to protect your infantry from any type of explosion is in buildings. So we are probably getting an entrenched infantry mechanic. Probably said before, but I've been half paying attention because I've been busy. Also comes with 21 thermobaric rockets. That's cool, just like the TOS. We got a new variant of the F-14. That's the F-18, buddy. The F-18 C and D, which is good. So they just get basically a new rearmament here, which is pretty cool. We got some new anti-air and carries some air-to-ground bombs and laser-guided missiles. I never did figure out how to use laser-guided missiles when I was playing the last one. I should probably look up how to do that for this new one. Armored brigades. Let's go. Okay. With the Abrams assault breach, similar to the of the Marines, and strong Abrams to throw very close distances for anti-tank rockets. So these are just up armored ways to get rid of buildings, I guess, or trenches and stuff. So these are the rods they're talking about, I'm guessing, and uh they launch and they destroy stuff along the wire cable, which is pretty cool. We got some more paladins, a new upgraded A6, longer range and accuracy, because that's exactly what the Americans need. A longer ranged artillery. The auto-loaded self-propelled howitzer is rapidly fire and has massive range and at the length of its gun, which is interesting. I don't think any artillery that we've seen before had an auto-loader. I don't think. I'm wrong. Never mind. I forgot what it was called, but there is one. But that's cool for the paladin to get that and an increased range. That's pretty cool. We got some more HIMARS. I hate these things. I'm gonna skip that. Oh, okay. So here's the VDV. We're moving on to the VDV now. To do Russia. One of the most nostalgic One of the most notable changes when playing the VDV is the fact that the infantry transports cannot. Oh, that says can't. Can now be airdropped. Oh! Oh, we didn't have that before. Yeah, you had to literally land them in the helicopter. So I'm assuming this was not possible during the with the powerful autocannon 30 millimeter capable with a 100 millimeter gun as well, and the Strela and the Storm added. So we will basically all these vehicles I just listed. BTRD. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm guessing we'll also be able to transport, because that is a thing Russia has done for most of their vehicles. They make them light enough to be transported in large aircraft and stuff. So that would be cool too. That would be cool. Adding the airdrop mechanic for the VDV. I don't know if I will use that. It is interesting though, but we'll have to see. Another interesting change is the infantry art is now allowed to use any transport vehicle that you have put in your deck, and not only their dedicated transport, which is interesting. All right, I haven't noticed that we can only use dedicated transport because I don't really. My infantry is usually on the front doing everything until they die. But that's interesting to move them around and stuff. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. I wonder if they will add because for some vehicles they can't hold a whole lot of people. So I'm assuming if there might be like a limit, as long as it's small enough to fit in the vehicle, it will work. But when I'm wondering if we're gonna have infantry on top of vehicles, you can have like infantry placed inside and put infantry on top, like showed in the Russian-Ukraine war. That would be interesting to be able to bring in 2 brigades on a vehicle, if needed. That would be very interesting. Okay, cool. Okay, so I did also see this too when I was playing in games that people will bring in these massive planes and absolutely forget to airdrop them. So they have basically added basically an automatic way, like before you deploy it, which I'm believing, um, to just send it in before the order is given, which is really cool. So you don't have a massive plane going around in circles and circles and circles. You have to give the order in the unit selection thing, and they will just drop it and then leave, which is cool. I wonder. I'm assuming we will still have the option to change it in case something goes wrong. I don't think that's a permanent thing. I'm pretty sure you can still. You can of course cancel that by giving it new order. So okay, yeah, okay, cool, 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 cool. So yeah, it can be canceled just in case. Oh, there you go. There's the I forget what that one is. BTRD, I believe. In the plane. So that's the new thing they've added. Let's. Ooh. So yes, you see here they've added the MiG 35. I don't think this was in it before, but it is that is cool itself. It has its own little thing going on here, and we also have the Tu-60, which or 160, which is pretty cool. Let's see here. Well, option carry a. Oh, what is that? The Kushnopol? I can't remember. I don't know Russian missile names. Nuclear cruise missile, which is interesting. Clearing enemy radar for missions will be accepted, and it does it acceptly come from for free. Cool. Wait a minute. Hold on. What?
We're doomed!
Doomed! Doomed!
Why? You're fucking crazy. So if you're not looking at your screens right now, they have given us the ability to use nukes. Excuse you? Huh? Why would you do that? Oh my god. Oh no. This is gonna be so funny. That's gonna be so funny. These devs are crazy. They're gonna. Why would you do that? No. Jesus Christ. So this right here is probably the biggest thing. Nukes. Why would you? Anyways. And the US will also, yeah, I assume they will also get nuclear capabilities. That's just great. Good. What the fuck? That woke me up. I have just woken up like an hour before I started recording this, and I was kind of sleepy, but now I'm awake now. What in the world? Oh my gosh. One of the most regular criticisms is how squishy infantry felt. I would say the Russian infantry, not the American infantry. Not the American infantry. Jesus Christ. I mean, they are supposed to be squishy. I don't expect. It's just like a bunch of dudes. All right. I don't really expect them to do a whole lot. Light anti-tank, rockets, felt okay, cool. Infantry have a buff of 25%. That's cool. Light anti-text damage is slightly increased from 10 to 25 depending on the case. Cool. Did I ever have a problem with I did, and that's really good for a 25% increase because it should do that. I didn't feel like they were doing a whole lot before. Let's see. Anti-tank rockets can now create a critical effect on vehicles. I was just about to say this. Okay, so cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. They can now do that. When a building collapses, instead of killing instantly everyone, there's probably a chance that soldier survives. Okay, that's cool too. Interesting. Spirit ability has been added to Olive. Oh, sprint. Sprint ability has been added to all infantry, which is cool too, because they're going quite slow. As a result, less micro intense. That's the inch die 25% slower. Yeah. That's just a result of everything. We understand. Infantry combat also feels slow, so we've added some more modifications. Okay, infantry rifles and machine guns damage has been increased. Suppressed weapons do more damage, but their range and penetration is reduced, making the effect of a short range compared to regular rifles. Sniper rifles ignore building cover. Huh. I feel like they're going to change that. I can't see that going well. People are going to complain about that, but we will also have to see. We will have to see. Marksmen ignore building 50% of building cover, okay? And shotguns have reduced bleh. Shotgun's range have been reduced, but damage increased a lot. Makes sense. It's a bloody shotgun. Some VDV loadouts have been modified. The Spec House and now carries a laser guided instead of the whatever this is called. They have been increased to the RPG 16. Okay, small short range rocket and hit and run tactical. That is cool. That is cool. They have changed the loadout of them. Drones, love drones. Definitely would not. No, I don't think anyone ever used drones a whole lot. I tried using them. I tried. I never could get it to work right. Drones also did not perform well. Yeah, as you see in the last beta. So 2 important changes have happened to them. The smallest drones are flying in a low altitude, make them impossible to target. So as long. Okay, cool. So we have smaller drones like FPV drones and stuff. I don't think we're gonna add suicide the Ukraine type of FPV drones. I'm sure they're gonna stick to the military right now. I feel like FPV drones will actually ruin this game. Let's be honest. It will just suck. The largest drone, Orin, or the American. What? The American what? They're redacted into the next temp block? What? Okay. I'm going to hit that. I'll let some other YouTubers actually know different types of American drones that are compared to the Orin. Figure that one out. Which are flying at high altitude option. Allows for further away. Oh, ooh. They can operate further away. That's good. Because I never did find like the actual range that they actually work at. And if used carefully, can force the opponent to send a fighter in the direction to shoot them down, which would be a good trap for fighters. As a side note, the VDV drones have received a new option to carry. Oh, it's okay. We got a new thermobaric missile for the Orin, which is pretty good. Some reshuffled in support tab. So don't forget, guys, they have added a support tab. So don't forget to look for that. The Tunguska have been. Oh, what? Well, the Master Super Howitzer has been added. Okay, so they got rid of the Tunguska, which is a shame. Okay, so here are some good stuff right here. Gun launched anti-tank missiles range have been increased a bit as the window of opportunity to shoot with the missile was narrow. They were good. I don't really think the missiles needed an upgrade or anything. The interior also now benefits from two possible upgrades. One is more armor. Its missiles can now be changed between long range, fast, and the top. Okay, that is cool. This deck heavy on vehicles, so the support will also benefit some general improvements. Vehicle automatically can use defense. That is great, because I always forget. Defense when missiles are threatening them. This only works if the missiles have been flight for a long time. It will not protect you against ambushes or anything like that. That is cool. So you can still ambush stuff, not worrying about that. Artillery now moves in range of the target. If you okay, that was annoying. That was really annoying. Thank you. You can press T to fire missile shortcut. Fire mission shortcut multiple times to switch between shells. Allow for more effective artillery strikes. That's cool. So more life improvements right there. Surface to air. Okay. That is also interesting. So that is about the end for all the important things. I did kind of go through some stuff. I went through almost everything, even though I said I was going to skim through it. I will just edit it later. But that is some really cool stuff we are beginning in the new update. But that has been the Broken Arrow update. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're ready to go ahead and, clear your schedule. I will also be playing it. Depending on how long it lasts, I will stream it. Streaming on my Twitch channel, which is in my bio. We'll be coming back after, I don't know, about a year to play some more Broken Arrow. Because I am brain broken and I can't think of anything else but Broken Arrow. But, yeah. See you next time, guys.
Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco